All right, here we go. It's the DeGRaDeRS from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, all right.
Philadelphia.
I love that.
I love that town.
Filthy.
Yay for filthy. Hit it.
All right. This is Got a Girlfriend. We are sending this out to Larry Flint.
Oh, I love him.
The first time you saw her at the drugstore on the magazine rack, what her name was didn't matter. Before the entire stack, thank God he finally paid off. Through the blood, now he's running home. You looked inside, you dropped his jaw. Now that he found her, he'll never be alone. Some American boy has got a girlfriend. She hides inside his right hand. Pages unfolded in the bathroom. All American boy has got a girlfriend. All American boy has got a girlfriend. She hides inside his right hand. Pages unfolded in the bathroom. All American boy has got a girlfriend. So every personality defects. From the start, call the best region. His main ambition, a strange obsession. This full of diamonds, lost forever just for fun. Yeah, down at the drugstore, our American boy has got a girlfriend. She hides inside his right hand. 2 pages unfolded in the bathroom. Our American boy has got a girlfriend. Our American boy has got a girlfriend. She hides inside his right hand. 2 pages unfolded in the bathroom. Our American boy has got a girlfriend. Our American boy. Our American boy has got a girlfriend. A girlfriend. Our American boy has got a girlfriend. Our American boy. Our American boy has got a girlfriend. A girlfriend. Our American boy has got a girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh. Maybe he has a boyfriend. I was thinking the whole time. I know. That's what I was like. And a boyfriend. I know. I don't know why that was coming to me, but you know, Larry Flint was pretty crazy.
Well, that's about porno magazines.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
So the 18-year-old
We're bringing the
quiet
It's
today.
about a young guy, a teenager, who we all discovered our first girlfriend in a 30 magazine.
Your first girlfriend, your left hand.
The right hand.
Well, the left, so they told it to someone else.
Oh, it's like a private man joke that I don't get.
Everybody chime in if you know what's going on.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm getting it slowly but surely. Sometimes I'm a slow learner, but I think I'm kind of getting this
You
lesson.
play it again if you want.
No, I can't.
I think I have this. Well, now it will be on YouTube, so we can play it all the time. That is a fun song. DeGRaDeRS, you guys are awesome.
Wasn't that the first one you wrote too?
That was the first song I wrote, yeah, for the DeGRaDeRS.
Ever?
Ever. For the DeGRaDeRS.
He had to,
Really?
He had to degrade himself before he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, did you see the movie Larry Flint?
I think I did.
With
It was
Courtney
awesome.
Love?
Courtney Love.
She's
Yeah.
amazing in that movie. She really, really
She
is.
just, that's
She
the one
owned
part.
that part.
That's the one part she knows how to play, a junkie. You know?
Watch out for my Courtney. You gotta love her though. Her last name's fucking Love. I know. So DeGRaDeRS.
That song is a punk, so it's not electric, but we acoustic.
I love acoustic basses.
Like,
There's
so normally
something
you're
so
electric and
cool
loud,
about
right?
them.
Yeah.
It's-
It was.
Playing extra strings there, but whatever.
Yeah.
Sounds good enough.
What do you mean?
No, I mean, I think I was twanging strings around.
It sounds
No,
so.
I
Introduce
know it
yourselves,
is. It's fine.
DeGRaDeRS.
Do you go on acoustic or do you go on electric and louder?
More electric
Electric.
normally. This
Okay,
is the first
this is
time
just-
playing
yeah,
acoustic.
yeah.
Doing it acoustically.
And actually, this is Cliff's first time performing.
First time singing live.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Singer, can you tell?
No, you sing great.
Burst the bubble on rew-who.
Pop the cherry.
He's no longer a virgin.
Yeah, burst a bubble.
Okay, pop the cherry, burst the bubble, whatever.
It's a ruin, baby.
It's a ruin.
He's into that.
He put some
magazine.
ruin on that song.
Yeah, exactly.
Extra
So,
ruin.
so you drove all the way from Philly. I feel so honored.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
sent me
that
a
is awesome.
picture of Little Pete's
That's right.
the other
I was biking
day.
by there from work and I stopped and I snapped it for you.
I'm so glad you go drive by Little Pete's and think of me.
I even called them on the phone and asked if they saw
Little
Little
Pete's.
Pete's t-shirts. I was going to bring them.
Oh my
Oh.
God! Then let me just explain what Little Pete's is. I used to live in Philly, and Little Pete's was a 24-hour little restaurant, and I swear to God, I was a New Yorker living in Philadelphia, and everyone in Philly didn't know that there were places that delivered 24 hours. I found many, and that was one of them. People used to come to my apartment to get food delivered. I'd be like, you can do this at your own house. You don't have to come to. They thought it was so shocking that I knew all. I had a draw like we do here with the restaurants. There was even a place called Phone a Cone. I didn't even want a cone, but I loved it, and I would just order because it was so fucking cool. They would come with an ice cream cone. Phone a Cone, it was in Philly.
It's all melted by the time it is.
They did it right. I'm telling you, people would literally from Philadelphia, they didn't realize they could do it in their own apartments. Like,
They
what's
just
wrong with
only
you?
you had that privilege.
They only thought
Because
me.
you're from New York.
They couldn't
It's like,
understand how I found
there's New Yorkers that get anything
But
they
Little
want.
Pete's was the best 24 hours.
It's a greasy spoon.
Oh,
if you've ever had.
it
It's
was the
awesome.
best. We used to order from them all the time, and it's still there.
I used to-
I got this across the street from Little Pete's when I
Yeah,
was
now it's
in
something like a duck name too. It's weird. It's a
Today
bed,
is
a duck bed or
peking-duck
some
day.
sort of special bed. It's called a duck something. Do you see?
Where?
Right where you're talking about. That's it now, like a specialty bed store.
Oh.
It's a duck bed.
This was like a really nice little boutique. There were some nice boutiques. I haven't
There's a
been
nice
to Philly in a
bakery there,
while.
Is that like beds for ducks in that place?
No.
Beds for ducks?
Well, it would make sense on this day because it is
What about-
Peking-duck
what about
Day.
chicks?
I get it. You listen to me. I love you.
Listen
You know, this is like tattoo day. Do you have any tattoos?
No,
Everyone's
no,
in
I'm a
here.
rebel.
Yeah,
The
right?
only person left without a tattoo, I think.
No, not the only,
And me.
but in Philly you can get
All right, I'm afraid it hurts. No.
really.
I just figured, what am I going to look at? What's the point?
Exactly. I love
They're
that.
always telling me, why don't you get a tattoo? What the hell am I going to look at? What the
But you are it, man.
I'm gonna get a tattoo.
All right. It could be him waving at a little plane.
Oh, you know, tattoo and your little song could be an interesting concept. I know.
We saw him when I was playing with Mick Taylor from the Stones out in L.A. and there he was. He was just trying to come on to every girl he could in that place. He didn't care about size. He
What else
just
do you
wanted
guys
somebody.
got left to do? I mean, what else were they
He
doing?
was
Stones.
he was a horny little dude.
Yeah, he was.
Well, you know, don't judge a book. You never know. It could be pretty impressive.
You never know.
You never know.
He didn't check his shoe
I
size.
don't care to find out. I don't care to find out. Don't ask me that.
No. So, DeGRaDeRS, do you have any good skeletons for National Peking-duck Day to dip the sea creatures into?
Yeah, when I was 15 or 16, I stole my mother's car. I
Okay.
didn't steal it, I borrowed
What
it.
kind of car was it?
Borrowed it.
It was a Malibu.
Okay,
Like a
speaking of
Chevelle
part you
type,
love,
whatever.
Malibu.
And I snuck outside late at night to take it for a ride. Never drove before. Well, somebody taught me once, but and I was just
So you
driving
didn't
around.
have a license?
No, I was like 15, 16. You couldn't get one until you were 17, I think. Permit 18 license. So I'm just driving around my town, just radio on, and I drove up the hill in West Orange, New Jersey. Drove up the top of the hill, and I'm sitting there at a red light. I'm sorry, I had enough. I'm gonna go home. I'm sitting at a red light, and here goes my dad driving by. He was in the military, so he was at the VFW place, whatever, I guess, late drinking, and he drove by. I was like, shit, so I put it in reverse, backed it up, start going down the back ways back to try and get home before he does.
Oh,
And I'm flying, and just as I'm coming, I don't realize there's a turn like this, like, and there's a foam hole right there. I literally slammed the brakes, and you heard the screech. Like, I mean, I was that close to killing myself. So I was like, sat there for a minute. All right, I'll just wait till he gets home and goes to sleep, and I'll drive around. So I did, and I climbed up the roof and cut a hole in the screen and climbed in. And
And
then,
no one knew?
and my brother knocked on the door and said, "You asshole."
Wow. So wait, so are you an Army brat?
He's more Air Force National Guard. You know,
Wow.
never traveled.
Protecting the homeland.
Yeah.
Whoa, wow.
Nobody ever, they don't know about that. Now they do.
Wow, well, they don't know it, but I'll post. Did your mother have Facebook?
No. My mother, I tried to teach my mother.
I'll post it on her page.
Wait, I called my mother's house when I lived with her to ask, I was updating the computer or something. I called from work. I said, Mom, can you do me a favor? Just look at the screen. I don't know computer. I said, just read the screen, see what it says. Tell me what it says. And she did. All right, now take the mouse and click on it. And she said, it's not working. Like 5 minutes. I'm like, well, what are you doing? She literally was holding it up like a remote, pointing it at my Polish mother.
Good for her. Queer. You know what that means?
No.
You don't? It's like the one word I know in
Dumb
Polish.
hole?
All right, here you go. Dictum creatures.
No, not dumb.
Not dumb
Oh, my
Polak. Dumb Polak. No. How many Polaks does it take, to tell a skeleton? I don't know.
I'm a Wojciechowski, so I know.
What's that?
A Polak.
Oh, so high, I guess. I don't get
Hey.
it.
Well, the Poles were the only smart country in Europe.
Is that why all the jokes are about that?
Well, no.
The jealousy?
They're just jealous.
Yeah.
They weren't stupid enough to have a king, so they would rent a king.
Really?
And when they got tired of him, they'd kick his ass out.
That definitely worked on
But didn't like a couple of years ago, wasn't the entire Polish government on an airplane in one plane?
Oh, that happened. That tragedy in
Oh,
Moscow,
that's terrible.
in
That's
Russia.
the beginning of a
yeah.
bad joke or a good joke.
No, it's true.
That's not a Polish joke?
No.
No.
So
That
sad.
sounds like it.
They put the whole government on one plane. You're not supposed to do that, right?
Not that I'm.
How do you get a one-armed Polak out of a tree?
How?
You wave to him. No.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your skeleton?
Oh gosh.
What
Tell
is
us
it?
Polish
Before you
jokes.
start with my skeleton, I had to this little beating up story because we were on last year
Right.
and I really didn't have one.
And I fell in love at first sight with you guys.
Oh.
It's true.
Where's the ring?
Yeah, come
Where's
on.
the ring?
You need a ring for that? I give you
ready
secrets.
for you to
Here.
propose now.
There you go.
So I was racking
We're
my brain
pinned.
trying to find a damn skeleton in my closet because what you see is what you get, basically. So I'm sitting there thinking, and I finally thought of one not too long ago, and I actually told Cliff about it.
And you remembered it?
Oh yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, it's pretty damn huge, and so I was like kind of like fighting with myself whether I was going to tell him to show or not, and
Just whip it out.
And yourself one, right?
That's what he said.
That's what he or he said.
Real good.
That's what the funny she
That's
said.
what and so my skill. I'm telling it. Sorry to my parents and family. I'm sorry. And
Do
Cliff
they have
knows it.
Facebook? Do your parents have Facebook?
No, but I'm sure they'll find a link to this somehow.
Yeah.
Do you think it's appropriate?
Go for it. Anything's
He's a degrader. Come on.
You guys are degraders.
I'm trying to.
If you're really scared, we don't get it,
No.
but just do it.
All right.
Confess. Confess.
I feel better.
All right. I have a really special talent.
Oh, okay, what is it? What do you do?
Pride.
And it's not playing gigs or anything. I can build up a good story that doesn't exist.
You certainly got us on edge. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Wait, what is it? I missed it.
I'm really great at building up a great story that doesn't exist. I don't have.
And that was it?
You fell for it.
Ah.
Come on, Brew, get on it.
Back to guitar with you.
Ah, come on.
I guess it wasn't as funny as I thought, huh?
I thought it was funny.
Well,
Yeah?
It wasn't as funny as my
Who thought that was funny?
No, I
Did not think that was
All
funny.
right.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
You're fried.
Okay, Donald Trump.
Play guitar fast.
So, yeah, that's all right. If you're chicken
Yes,
little,
babe.
that's all
No,
right.
I honestly, and
They're just so dark and deep. She just can't go there.
and
She'll get arrested.
A bass,
I'm
bass
being
guitar.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
I was on my 18th birthday.
What
There you
happened?
go.
What'd you do?
Coming home from a Kiss concert, and my friends had beers in my car. I didn't even do anything, but
Sure
I
you
was drunk.
didn't.
I didn't, but I got taken out of the car, and they put made me put my hands on the back of the car.
Scary.
And they started getting really rough, and I turned around and said, "What the hell?" And they kind of knocked me around a little and threw me in jail for a night. My father picked me up in the morning.
Bad cops, bad
Yeah, it
cops.
was great way to turn 18.
But you give two skeletons.
Yeah, you can have more. That's not right. I mean, I know there are some nice policemen out there, but you know.
But there are bad ones too.
Yeah.
You seem to hear only about the bad ones on this show.
But you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Hey, we had a good one.
So
Return my
what else? What else
license
do the DeGRaDeRS want to share with the
Well,
world?
that's right. We didn't have a good cop. I got a good cop story for you.
We're auditioning a drummer right now.
Okay.
Like the 7th or 8th one since last year. We haven't been able to find a drummer, so
plate.
And also, I like to add to that what I would like
we
to,
get some crazy people coming
to put
in.
out into the world. Some of those musicians are douchebags. Honestly, some people don't know what the F they're doing. They waste their time. No one wants to put in the work. Nobody wants to, you know, practice those 3 songs. Let us know when you're ready, and take a good old time. They're not very complicated. Let us know.
So what do you say?
I agree with
So
you.
what I'm saying is, we've had a very hard time trying to find a drummer, and it's not like we're very picky, but
Yeah.
honest to God, I mean,
A little dedication.
some of these people, for God's sake, I mean, you want
Let it out, let it out.
I'm letting it out right now on this
Vent.
cast pod thing or whatever. But honestly, I am fed up with this bullshit. And everybody, if you're going to try out for a band,
Look where you think you're pushing.
if you're going to try out for the band, I mean, this is any band. This isn't just me being an asshole. This is like, you got to want to play, and you've got to want to put in the work and do your share to have a good time. That's all I want to do. Who's going to like turn down
a lot of work to
a
have
party?
fun.
You know what I mean? All we want to do is practice, have a good time, learn our music, write our music, have people enjoy the music, and play the effing music. And you can't do that very as we want to without a drummer.
And you already have the
No, you don't want
songs.
to
All
rehearse.
they
We
need
have
to
a
do.
whole repertoire. We got what, like
Almost 20 songs.
15, almost 20
20
songs. They're
songs,
all
right,
down
see?
pat. We got everything
And
ready
you
to
need
go.
a percussion, a drummer.
We need-
And you're in Philadelphia.
Male, female,
Just
20
play
years old,
a
and
beat.
You just gotta be able to play and want to.
Amen.
I decided to
I'm
sing.
sure y'all can relate.
I decided to
You know?
sing just because it was easier if we just made a 3-piece. Just I'll sing and play guitar and just 3
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
Eliminate all
We're
problems.
saying, you know,
Universal.
That's how singers
so
are
mostly
born.
Well,
eliminate
you guys are awesome as a duo,
Born
and
out of
you're so
necessity.
cute together, and
thank you.
it's true, and you got good chemistry. So
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
you never
The
know.
same
Truth
thing.
is stranger than fiction. Sometimes you don't know what it's going to be.
Keep
like.
going to Craigslist. Keep trying. Don't give up. You could be right around the corner.
We have a guy now
She
that
could
we're
be right
running
around
on.
the corner.
Hopefully he works.
Maybe you need a girl drummer.
So it's the DeGRaDeRS.com.
People again.
No, it's Facebook.com/the DeGRaDeRS band.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there another band, the DeGRaDeRS? Is that
I
one?
don't know why. I forget why we had to put
No,
that.
I actually put the band because.
We messed up or something. We couldn't get Facebook.
Yeah, so I had to make a whole.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
running-
We're
That
sorry.
happened to us too.
have it out
Well,
sometime.
I think you guys are the bomb, man, and I
Yeah.
want to come to Philly already.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ruth. Same.
Thank you so much, and I love that, and I love you guys.
All right,
And
man.
come back anytime, and next time bring me.
Thanks for
I'm
playing
gonna
Tambourine.
give you an
Yes, sir.
order for Little Pete's. I know exactly what I want off of that menu.
Okay, we'll bring it up.
All
Bring it up,
right.
keep it warm for you.
Little Pete's.
Keep Philly
We're back
alive.
with a big finale.
Rew-who.